So just how tall is Anthony Joshua? Joshua is a 29-year-old British boxer, an undefeated world heavyweight champion. He's won 21 out of 22 fights by knockout. So what height has Anthony claimed? On Twitter in 2012, he mentioned his height twice, claiming to stand at an imposing 6'6". In 2018, he appeared on the talk show with Conan O'Brien, who asked him, "How tall are you?" Joshua replied, 6'6", 6'7". The era's changed. Checking out his Instagram, Joshua's got a few interesting photos with other celebrities. With Vladimir Klitschko, Joshua has typically looked around the same height range, sometimes a bit taller, sometimes shorter, but do bear in mind though that Vladimir has worn shoe lifts at press conferences. In this shot with David Beckham, who most agree is around 5'11", Beckham looks up to Anthony's nose. That's got to be 7 inches, surely. What about a genuine tall guy like Lennox Lewis, who's almost 6'5"? Even with Anthony slightly further away from the camera, I think you can tell Joshua is taller. Here's another interesting shot with tennis legend Andy Murray, who's around 6'2". Murray looks up to Anthony's eyebrows there. That's got to be about 4 inches. In this shot with Ian Wright, who's around 5'9", Ian's up to about Anthony's mouth. That's 8 inches plus. I don't think Joshua is standing at his tallest. Like Ian, I had the privilege of meeting Anthony at a Showmasters event in 2015. Back then he was a rising star and only £20 for a photograph. God knows what he'd cost today. Anthony had about 1/3 of an inch more sneaker than me, and I do think our postures were roughly similar, each of us leaning into the shot a bit. I reckon this photo is pretty close to how Anthony looked in person, which was almost 6'6". So what do the wondrous visitors of Celeb Heights think of Anthony's height? From 184 votes, they have Anthony sitting almost 6'5" and 3/4. So guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and remember, keep walking tall like Rob Paul.